After selling a property in a specific neighborhood, the work doesn't stop, it actually just begins, because when one home sells, it usually triggers movement. 2, sometimes even 3 nearby homeowners start thinking about selling too. So instead of waiting for listings to appear, go directly to the source. Call the neighbors. Not to pressure them, but to inform them. Let them know what just sold.
We still got over 700 for that.
How fast it sold.
Many of them didn't even know it was for sale.
And what kind of demand is already in the area.
We still have buyers that are still looking to get into the area.
Because the goal isn't to convince someone to sell, it's to find the ones who are already thinking about it and position himself as the first call they make.
We're just reaching out to some of the neighbors in the area. I'm actually a listing agent for a property right around the corner from you. We were just reaching out to some of the neighbors because the property went under contract so quickly. Many of them didn't even know it was for sale. I don't know if you're familiar with the house. It was the bright blue one, 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, and it needed a good bit of work. We still got over 700 for that. We had about 6 buyers that are now still looking in the area. Do you happen to know anybody that might be looking to either come into the area or that might be looking to sell as well? That's okay. I figured I'd ask, but I appreciate. I'm with eXp Realty. Other than I think Keller Williams, we're like the second biggest real estate company in the country. Yeah, we have about 90,000 agents. I appreciate you answering. Thanks again. You bet. She said, I'm gonna pass away here. I just took out a reverse mortgage. I'm not the person to call for it, but thanks. And she said she was appraised at 5 and change. When you do a reverse mortgage, the equity in your house pays you every month. Hopefully you don't outlive the equity in your home, because then once you do, you have to pay it back. But it's good, guys. Again, we're getting an answer. That's all I'm really looking for. And then you always ask, hey, do you happen to know anybody in the area that might be looking to sell? 30 of these calls or 40 of these calls, I get one person who's interested. Hey, it's totally worth it. So the statistics are when one property sells, usually 2 or 3 of them will go on the market and follow. I'm trying to find those 2 or 3. And what I try to do is I don't try to come right out of the gate with like, hey, who do you know that's coming over? And she said, is there a reason for your call? And I said, yeah, we're just letting people know. We had a few buyers that are still looking in the area. Do you happen to know anybody that might be looking to? That's how you kind of foray right into that. Non-confrontational. I'm in New Jersey. Everybody is thinking that you're trying to get something out of them. I'm actually the listing agent for a property right around the corner from you. I probably could have asked, hey, if you got an offer that was reasonable to you, like let's say in the next 10 days, 20, or even 30 days, do you think you'd sell it, or are you thinking you're just going to stay forever? Yeah, like I could do that. Probably could. Maybe I'll ask that question next time. But when I get like a quick, we're not selling. Like we like it. When I get, we like it here, we're not selling. It's like, yeah, they're not going anywhere. And you could dig a little bit deeper. Okay, yeah, no problem. We want to work with people that are, we're trying to find people that actually do want to move, because we still have buyers that are still looking to get into the area. Do you happen to know anybody? Boy, yeah, we made a lot of calls today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's what we try to do. When I can get one out of these, it's successful.
Most people think cold calling is just dialing numbers and hoping someone picks up. It's not. It's research, strategy, timing, and a whole lot of rejection before anything good happens. Today, you're going to see all of it. The calls that go nowhere, the deal that almost fell apart, the call I forgot to record, and the ones that matter. This is a real day.
So we do have a go on one of the properties that we are trying to pick up cash. So we have a new lead source. We actually found a different county in New Jersey that we are calling now for probate. So man, these are really getting prevalent, these Google blockers. Hard to navigate them sometimes, His mailbox is full. It's okay. Just keep going. Just keep going. Oh, man, I can't believe that's... I just had a great call, and I paused it, guys, but I forgot to restart it. Shit. She had a lot of questions. How'd you get my number? Things like that. We're most likely going to be selling the property. We're going to put an email together for her today and see if that works. Nature of the beast, guys. You know what I mean? Nature of the beast. Oh, Mary. Okay. So I just got a call from one of the cash offer deals that we were working with, and she's like, I haven't heard anything. And let me give her a call, explain to her what is happening, because it doesn't sound like she's knowing what's up. Hi. Looks like the attorneys have been in contact with each other, but we're running into some hurdles here. And I'm guessing you don't know what they are. The things that we agreed to, and the most important things would be that, the tenant would vacate by April 30th. The deposit, they were asking for more, which is fine. We're not going to push back hard on that. But the other part was the certificate of occupancy, which the city would need to tell you like what they would want if there's things that need to be done to the property that we can't do. It would be, like you guys own it. The problem is now your attorney is saying that we have to take the property if the tenant doesn't leave by the 30th. Well, we're stuck with her. We don't have the ability, like if we were to purchase the property and she's still there, then she can stay there as long as she wants. We would never be able to get her out. You guys as the owners have the most power to get her out. We don't if we buy it because we wouldn't be living in the property. It would be what's called non-owner occupied. So we can't purchase the property with her in it. And then the other part is the CO. When the city comes in, if they say, well, this has to be right, or they have to, we don't own the property yet. So we can't really do anything with it. My pleasure. Bye-bye.
This is the part of real estate nobody puts on Instagram. The back and forth, the legal friction, the tenant who won't leave. Real deals don't close in a day. They survive 100 small problems first. The agents who close the most aren't the best salespeople. They're the best problem solvers.
This is Daniel. The reason for the call was calling very respectfully today regarding a property that I think that you may have been executor on over in... The reason for the call, we work here locally with like estate properties and executors like yourself. Just wanted to reach out and see if, any of the services that we offer to families that are kind of navigating the estate process, and would be of help, of value to you and your family. We do things like estate sales if you have items of value that you're thinking you may want to sell, or estimates of value if you're thinking maybe you wanted to, keep the property, rent it, or sell it. Okay, so it sounds like the property would stay in the family then. Got it. Okay, so I'm going to take a note here. Yeah, I mean, again, sometimes families inherit property. They just have no idea what to do with it, or, items inside, and they're just like, what do we do? And that's one of the reasons that we offer a lot of this, like handyman work. If, they were thinking maybe we would rent it or sell it, we can put them in touch with somebody that can do that kind of thing. So, but it sounds like from what I'm hearing, you guys have everything basically taken care of with the property, and it's good to go. Okay. I'm just going to put a note here. So uncle living. I mean, if it's okay with you, again, if it's not, you guys just don't think that there's any value with it, I won't. But if you think that there's anything that we could, in the future, we could send you our info on an email, and, if there's a time when you think some of that might be of value to you, you can reach out to us, give us a call. Yeah. I mean, I think at this juncture with you guys, it sounds like he's, you're good and he's staying. So there's no reason to move forward. Yeah. Okay. Appreciate the time. And thank you. Yeah. Thanks for giving a couple minutes today.
Notice what I didn't do. I didn't push. I didn't pitch harder. I didn't try to manufacture a need that wasn't there. I read the situation, served the person in front of me, and left the door open. That's the difference between an agent and a professional.
I'm going to log out, guys. We're going to call. This is a commercial. Let's see what we got. Did you have an 11-unit building for sale?
We're not selling anything now.
Did you have that on the market?
Thank you.
All right, so most people would look at that and think that was a waste of time. He shut it down immediately, didn't even want to have a conversation.
He wasn't even ready to talk to me about that.
But this is actually where most deals start, not where they end. Let's break this down for a second. Number one, he said, we're not selling. That doesn't mean he's never selling. It just means right now he's not open.
We're not selling anything now.
Number two, he recognized what I was asking, so he's probably had this property on the market before, or he's getting calls.
He's probably getting pounded with phone calls.
And number three, he shut it down fast. That usually means he's getting hit up a lot.
That's not the last time I'll call him.
Most agents stop right there. They log it as not interested and move on.
We had it on the market, and now they're not selling it. So then what we do is we go into our follow-up system, and then what we do is we put in here, spoke to, hung up. So I'm going to give him a week.
Because in this business, timing is everything, not motivation, timing.
Okay, so usually with commercial buildings, it's in an LLC and it's tough to get the numbers. This guy has it in his name. He's probably getting pounded with phone calls.
Because here's what's actually happening. He might not be ready today, but something changes in 30 days or 60 days or 90 days. And when it does, I'm the one that's been consistently showing up.
That's how we roll. We don't fuck around here. He's probably tired of everybody calling him. We're never going to give up on this. I have a stack of these where people just don't answer.
That's why I said that's not the last time I'll call him. People think this business is about convincing someone. It's not. It's about being there when they're ready.
Half the time that I get these leads, they just don't answer after 13, 14, 15, 16 times because they just wanted to know on the internet, if they click this thing, this is what I would get for your house. They're not interested in talking to anybody.
They're not even real leads. Some of them just wanted to see what their property is worth. They're never going to pick up, but you don't know which ones are real unless you follow up.
Okay, so we're going to pivot now. We're going to do cash offers because I'm doing really well with them. What that generally will tell me is they just thought they were going to get like a number to see what their house is worth. So I'll leave different messages each day of, hey, this is Daniel, looking for a cash offer for your property. Hey, we just sold the property, so give me a call. Or, hey, I know you're looking for a cash offer right now. It doesn't qualify. Like, I just say these different things just to try and get them engaged to talk to me. The first one I sent was, hi, this is Daniel. You just submitted information on our website for a cash offer for your property on. Please call me. Now, the next one, I'm going to associate your information regarding wanting a cash offer for your property. I left you a voicemail. Kindly give me a call and we can discuss the cash offer. Thank you. He's reading them. I'm getting a read message, so just not responding. I just submitted another. I pitched another one last night. Very, very nice woman. She's going to do a little bit of homework and see if the number that we came to works. She's single in her later years and wants to just make sure and it's the right thing for her. Even though I tried to get the contract to her, she doesn't even have, she doesn't know how to e-sign. She's in that age bracket. So I would drive to her, but she wasn't even ready to do that. So texted, called. All right, now let's move on to the next. This is a cash offer to a gentleman that things are going south for him. So I'm hoping that I can get this property for $271,800. He does have the option of listing it with his friend, but I am going to pitch him, we can close this thing and you'll have the money in your pocket and I can get it to you in 3 weeks and we'll be done. I did want to go in there and just take a quick inspection, take a look at it. And there's a septic in there, so I would want to see, just do a quick septic run. Let me call him. Voicemail. Have a clean sheet. Who do we have next?
0, 1, 3.
So then what I do is I just text him. Goes right to voicemail. And then I just put the date that I did it, 2/17.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. Call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
He goes right to voicemail. All right, we're going to leave another message and then I'm going to call my partner.
This is she just filled out a form online, and honestly, she's not even totally sure what she wants yet. Most agents would try to lock her into a deal right away. I did the opposite. I told her something that might actually cost me money today, but it's the exact reason she'll probably call me for every move she makes from here on out.
This is Daniel regarding a cash offer for your property on I'd say don't spend another dime. Just sold one Friday, so we have funds right now to purchase yours. So if we were to give you that cash offer number, are you prepared to sell the property now? If you were ready to do it and actually pull the trigger, you would be one of the only games in town. But the number that we give you now wouldn't be the same as when you're ready in a year. It'll be different. We pay cash, you're done, you're on to your next destination. What we'd like to do is just gather some information and then see if your property does qualify for a cash offer. So tell me what's happening. So you are retiring, thinking you want to get out of New Jersey altogether. We're seeing a lot of people in your scenario that are looking to retire and they're going to go south. They want to go South Carolina, sometimes Florida, but North Carolina, because the taxes are very, very inexpensive there. Is this something that's going to be happening in let's say the next 30 to 60 days? You're thinking it's going to be a little bit longer than that. So we're talking at least 1 year. So if we were to give you that cash offer number, are you prepared to sell the property now or to sell it to us? Or so you're not even able to do that? Let me just see what I can get right now kind of thing. Here's how the process would work. And I'm going to send you our information. So when the time is right, we can, we can connect. when we sell property, which we actually just sold one Friday, so we have funds right now to purchase yours. But since you are not ready, the number that we give you now wouldn't be the same as when you're ready in a year. It'll be different. When that time comes, what we can do is again, we'll revisit where you are. And there's not many homes for sale right now. They're active and on the market. So if you were ready to do it and actually pull the trigger, you would be one of the only games in town. That's a good email address? I'm going to send you a quick video myself just so I can introduce myself to you and give you a little bit of the process. But and what we would do is just take some information down regarding the house itself. I want to say those houses there, you probably have, is it a 3-bed? Yeah, this is the townhouse, right? I know that area very well too. So they listed you as a 1-bed. Is it the 1.5, or is it a 1-bed, 1-bath? So the same thing downstairs. Is it updated at all, or is it pretty original from when? Okay. Is it just you making the decision, or is there anybody else on title that might be important? Just you? Okay. You can take the cash offer or go on the open market, whatever. We'll give you both numbers, and then you figure out which one is best for you. A lot of times people don't want to do the renos. They just want to sell it as is and leave it to us to kind of do the renovation. Is there a mortgage on the property, or is it free and clear? Okay, so there is a mortgage. If you're not pressed as far as the mortgage, like let's say it's delinquent, and because we run into some people that the mortgage is down and they need to sell right away. If you're thinking, I just want to get the absolute, highest value for the property, and time's not an issue, I don't care if buyers come through, and they're going to have their inspection requests and you have to pay a realtor commission and things of that nature. Okay. So you don't want to go through all of that rigmarole. And that's what the cash offer would be. In that scenario, I'd say don't spend another dime when you are ready to, actually make this move happen, because we can help you with it. We'll help you, walk you through step by step. Then I would say, let's take a look at it. I'll come out, take a look at the property, and what we'll do is give you that cash number. You have an HOA, so it might take a little bit longer, between 20 and 30 days. We pay cash, you're done, you're on to your next destination. Is the debt you have on this property, is it significant, or is it? So that's not too bad. It's good that we connected today. I would suggest, again, if you're going to think about not putting it on the open market and just taking cash, wouldn't spend any money on it. Just keep it as is. Let us do it and we'll resell it. Do you have any other questions for me while I have you on the phone? All right. I'll send the email to you, and then what we can do is just keep in touch over the next 6 to 12 months. Is that like a realistic, you think in like March of next year? Do you have everything all worked out as far as the retiring and moving on? Okay. So the time frame on the retirement, that's what I was more inquisitive on. Is that you're thinking March of 2027? Okay. Is there any options for retiring earlier, or that's when it's got to be? Got it. I'm going to keep your info. You'll hear from me very periodically, maybe like once a quarter, once every 3-4 months. Yeah. And I'll just say, hey, Barbara, here, just checking in with you. Anything has changed. And if you have any questions for me, what you can do is just, we can discuss them when I call. But I'm going to put that intro email to you with a quick video so you can see who I am. And and we'll keep in touch while the time goes. Great. I'm looking forward to meeting you at some point. I'll get that email out to you today. Bye.
This isn't about cold calls. This is about real conversations I've had with real sellers. Over the years, I've sat across from people who weren't ready to sell, expected impossible prices, or chased deals that never closed. In this video, I'm going to show you what those situations actually look like and what they've taught me.
We have 3 active, 2 under contract, 2 cash offer creative in process, so that's 4, and 2 closed. And then 3 coming soon. That was